Right then, off we go then, Connor. Target group, and talk to me about different stages of sports development continuum.
Right, my target group will be Muslim women for religion. At the bottom stage is the foundation stage. That'll be the lowest stage where obviously a bit more racism will come into it there, a bit more bullying will come into it there. Then when they move up to the participation stage, then obviously they've settled into the sport, they've bonded. They might still get a bit abused for being a Muslim woman or feel out of place being a Muslim woman, but they should be a little bit more comfortable in the participation stage in the foundation. Then when they move to the performance stage, that is when they start becoming a good athlete in the sport, and they'll start getting a bit more respect, and hopefully like the racism should have edged out a bit now, and they should be known as a good athlete at what they're doing. And then when they get to the elite stage, you should get respect for that. And then racism you can't say it won't stop coming into it, because it's still in it now, racism at the elite stage, but women, she should feel a bit more comfortable being at the elite stage, knowing that she can perform at that stage. She should respect herself for getting to that stage at least.
Right, okay, next one. Target group, Henry?
Money, and it's people my age, so 16 to 18. So for participation, it'd be...
What's below that stage?
Foundation.
Right.
It'd be learning the sport. So at my age, the majority should learn the sport, but if they don't, they'll try to go somewhere. But the problem with that is that they might not have a job, and then they won't be able to afford to get to the place.
Right.
Next one is participation, which is like Sunday League, which means that this is, they'll be able to, it'll just be the same sort of thing, so they'll need a job to be able to pay for it, but this one they'll be travelling around a lot more, which could also be a problem, because that means they might not be able to afford that either. But in some, like for rich people, they'll all find it fine and won't need to get some more money. The performance, they like the county clubs, and this means they have to travel a lot further, which could be a problem, because like I said, they might not be able to have the money to be able to just like drive there, or
So who might have to help you?
They might have to get their parents something to help them to get there, but because they have money, they might not have a car or something. And then elite stage, at my level, they'll be at probably academy, and they'll be housed somewhere through the academy, and they'll won't be far from the club, and if they have to play games, the club will then take them to the games. They won't have to make their own way there.
Right, okay.
I want to talk about gender. And at the foundation stage, they can mix anywhere, so they will still be able to play for the local team, because they can mix up to the age of under 13s, I think it is, and then after that, so the participation stage, they'll have to then find a female football team. So in the participation stage, they'll have to be travelling, and the parents will have to be taking them to, and it obviously might not be close. I mean, I don't know any female football teams around here. I don't think except Silsden, I think. And then the performance stage, when they're just starting to make it, so they'll be more settled in, bonding, and they'll be more like head towards, the parents will be behind them as well. And then in the elite stage, they've got all the money, they'll be all ready to go.
Right, so what barriers might they face if they wanted to get from participation to performance? What might stop them? So say you've got a 15-year-old girl who wants to progress from participation to performance. Give me 2 barriers that might stop her.
Money.
Right, why? So how might that stop her?
Well, the parents might not have because obviously she's 15, the parents might not have the funding for her to make it up to that level.
Right, okay. What else? So say she played for a local team.
Yeah.
And then she progressed to performance.
Yeah.
What might stop her?
Travelling.
Right, okay.
And obviously, parents might not, because she can't do it herself. The parents are going to have to do it, and then they might not be interested in being able to take. They've got to be behind her 100% as well, unless they've got to be able to take.
What might help her, say from the government with that? So say she was really good, what might help her?
From the government,
Or sporting bodies?
funding.
Right, funding. Okay. Can you think of any organisations might help? Funding.
Sport England.
Sport England, good.
So the lottery fund. 'cause
Lottery
they give
fund.
a lot.
Good. Anything?
Small grants.
Small grants as well.